Welcome to another Jaclyn Hill video. Jesus, this just will not fucking stop. It is the end of June, and we're still talking about Jaclyn motherfucking Hill. And I am not a drama channel, okay? I'm not. That's not my shtick, but I'm more than happy to comment on this as a concerned consumer of makeup. So Jaclyn Hill, you all know the story, right? The moldy, contaminated lipsticks that all have the same batch code on them, which apparently is not a fucking thing. So before I get into this, let me just tell you that I am not an expert on makeup. I didn't even know that the batch code thing was like a fucking issue until I saw Kenna's video on it, and she was like, they all have the same batch code and that never happens. And if you don't know who Kenna is, I'll link her channel below. She's the biochemist who does cosmetic quality control for a living, and she sent some of the lipsticks off to be tested, and I'm still waiting on that video to come. I can't wait to see the results. And she was talking about the batch codes on the bottom, and every single one is the same. She's like, that doesn't happen ever. Like, that's not a fucking thing. So I'm going off of what she says and what other things that I've seen on the internet. So, you know, Jaclyn Hill gave us that bullshit video about why her lipsticks had hairs and shit in them was because the fuzzy gloves, and we didn't want to leave fingerprints, so they use the white cotton fuzzy gloves, and the fibers, you know, they take them off and they have to what word are it? Every time they leave their room, every time they touch their hair, every time they have to take a phone call, they have to take the gloves off, and then they have to put more back on when they come back in, and so, you know, so the lint is flying everywhere. We didn't want to put fingerprints on the metal components. Now, there have been plenty of other lipsticks and makeup products that have metal components that you can leave fingerprints on. And from what Marlena has said, from what Kenna has said, from just random researching on the internet, none of them use the white cotton gloves, and you know what? It doesn't leave fingerprints. And you know why it doesn't leave fingerprints? Because what leaves fingerprints is your skin and the oils on it. So a fucking glove is not going to put fingerprints on anything. And if it did, you could just, you know, separate from the facility where the lipsticks are being opened and shit, wipe it off like in a second, sort of like making sure quality control, whatever, before they go out for shipping. But certainly not while the lipsticks are open like that. That is absolute fucking bullshit. And then to say that the big stirring vat, you know, where everything is mixed together, they weren't mixed properly, which is why you've got some of that grittiness or whatever. And when they clean it out, they use this big white cotton towel, and that's been fucking debunked. Like, you don't use a fucking towel to clean those things. It's boiling water, and then they use like ethanol or whatever to fucking sterilize it and make sure everything is 100% clean. Like, just those documents that she put up on the screen that were blurry, and that when people did zoom in on them and stuff had conflicting dates and stuff in them. It's just a bunch of horseshit. And so, you know, people were unsatisfied with that video, and then she came out on this Instagram video, which I just spit. On the Instagram video, I did screen grab it. I screen recorded it all. It's like 6.5 fucking minutes long. It's the longest fucking Instagram story I've ever sat through. And, you know, she's issuing everybody a refund. That's well and good. You should do that. But also, you need to recall the lipsticks. So I've seen a couple of videos titled Jaclyn Hill recalls her lipsticks, issues a recall on her lipstick. And I did some Googling this morning to find out if that was true, because based on the Instagram story that I watched, and that's what they're referencing in there, I did not see a recall issued. She just said that she was refunding people. It has not been recalled, which I don't care how many people love their lipsticks and, you know, don't have a problem with their lipsticks. The fact that all of the lipsticks have the same fucking batch code, and that the lipsticks, some of them have been tested, and some of the caps have mold in them. It does not matter if somebody loves the lipsticks. You need to issue a recall. This is not a matter of, oh, well, you know, it's just a small percentage of people, but I just feel like I need to refund everything. No, that's... Excuse me, sir. that's not okay. All right, it's just not. I understand that she's not going to be using that lab anymore, and you know, great, fucking fantastic. She's delaying launches because she's going to be using a better lab. I don't know if I would be able to support her in the future, and I was really excited for this fucking launch, and I just, the fact that she's handled this so poorly, and in the Instagram story, she did take responsibility. You know, she's refunding everybody and she's super embarrassed that this happened. You know, she's going to try better in the future. She needs to issue a recall. And she even still said in that Instagram video that, you know, and even the people who love, and she's just still talking about the people who love their lipsticks.
I know that there are a lot of people out there. It doesn't look like it on social media, but with all the emails in the back end, there's a lot of people out there who love their lipsticks, and that's great. But I don't care. Like, I don't care if, you know, 195,000 people loved a lipstick. If 3 people are having an issue, like that's what's going to keep me awake at night. So it's really important to me that I make this right. So I'm going to be issuing a full refund, including shipping and tax, to every single customer from Jaclyn Cosmetics, because that's the only thing that I feel like is going to make this right.
At this point, it doesn't matter. Like, you need to swallow your pride and stop talking about, oh, well, some people love my lipsticks. Like, no. That's not the point, okay? That's not the fucking point. There have been multiple videos of people finding shit. I found shit. I didn't find metal in mine, which another person did find. A big piece of metal. She even put a magnet to it, and it stuck to the magnet, and that was inside of the lipstick. Mine were super gritty, and I broke them all down on a live stream, which is why I don't have them anymore. I threw everything away. But it had like sand is what it felt like in it, and there were hairs that I found in it as well. So many people have found hairs, super long hairs, the black hairs, the holes in it, which are air bubbles. Like, I am just not buying any of this fucking bullshit. After her video where she said, if you email help@jaclyncosmetics.com and send us a picture wherever, we'll refund you and we'll send you new lipsticks. First of all, why are you sending out new lipsticks? Like, they're not new lipsticks. It's from the same batch. They all have the same batch code. The people who have been getting their replacement lipsticks have had the same issues. They've been the same lipsticks. It's the same fucking batch code. Hi, hello, editing Rachel insert here. I forgot to say that also one of the things that she keeps reiterating is that all of her products are safe and FDA approved. And that's not what we're fucking debating. What we're debating here is that your lipsticks are contaminated by outside things other than your ingredients. So, like, stop fucking saying that, Jaclyn. So, I emailed them the day of that video, and they emailed back saying that they had a lot of emails coming through and that they'll get with me as soon as they can. And then I got a couple more emails, one saying that I was being fully refunded, and I went to my PayPal, and it does say that I was refunded, but I don't have access to the money yet. So she says it's supposed to take 7 business days or so I will check back on that. But as of right now, I do not have access to that money, but it does show on my PayPal that it has been refunded, but I can't use it. I can't use it yet. And then I got another email, that same email when you placed it, we're like, we're so obsessed with your order, and then it like shows what you got, and they said they'll update me again whenever those lipsticks are being shipped to me. But I haven't gotten an email since then. It's been about a week, so whatever. And then after she put out her Instagram video, it's funny because I got another email about being refunded, but the refund amount says $0 because they had already refunded me before, but it, you know, it just automatically like went out to everybody. And so I really wanted to just be like, Jaclyn Hill refunds me $0 and put that as the clickbait, but I just can't fucking do that. But here's the fucking, I screen recorded all this shit about the refund and the email that I sent her and the response that I got back. And I do agree that the language in the emails is very unprofessional. Like, keep it bougie. Like, yes, that's super cute when you place your order and she's just like, keep it bougie. But like, to still have those same automated responses after all of this shit has happened, like that, you need to make it more professional. And I think she needs to put the video out on YouTube. Peter Mon talked about that as well. Like, the video needs to be on YouTube. Like, yes, you issued this apology, refund, whatever on your Instagram, and a lot of people have seen it and are talking about it on YouTube, but you need to put it on your YouTube channel, because that's where, oh my god, my fucking nose. That's where you announced your brand and the launch. That's where you did that stupid fucking video trying to debunk all the shit where you were like aggressive and basically blaming us for your lipsticks being shitty. It just, oh, she needs a better fucking PR team, and it's just not okay. Like, when you're working on collabs, I understand when issues happen, you don't have a lot of control over it because it's a collab. It's not your brand. But when it's your fucking brand, what the fuck is that? It's just, it's not okay the way that's handled. These lipsticks need to be recalled, and anybody who has the lipstick and is loving it and doesn't have any issues with it, I am so happy that you are not experiencing any issues. But the fact that they all have the same fucking batch code and there's issues with them means they need to be recalled. They're not safe for you. You probably have mold in the cap. You're gonna start experiencing those issues where it's like, oh, I've been exposed to mold and so now I can't fucking breathe and I'm coughing. It's, oh, because there's fucking mold. It's probably not, you know, enough of it to do that, but still, it's, you wanna have mold? I'm gonna see if she actually sends me the fucking replacement lipsticks, and I will open them for you and see if they have the same issues. I'm not going to be putting them on my lips or anywhere on my fucking body. I'll probably just hold on to them and never use them, and they'll just sit as like a fucking reminder of the past, so like in the future we'll be like, hey, remember these? It's just, I'm very disappointed in Jaclyn, and I don't buy that the lipsticks aren't expired, at least in some regard, because she's been talking about it for so long, and she went into mass production the same month that she put her fucking lipsticks out. I don't buy that shit at all. I don't buy it at all. And you know what? Yes, sir? What? You want your book? Why are you crying at me? Why are you crying? You want to come sit in my lap? Okay. I still think it's a bunch of bullshit. I know there's a lot of people who are just buying this, and at first, like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I'm the fucking smartest person in the world. I'm like, oh, I call your bullshit from a fucking mile away on this, because I'm not an expert in any of this. And when I first saw it, I was like, okay, this seems like an appropriate response. And then I saw everybody else's response to it, and it changed my opinion. And she needs to issue a recall. People need to stop saying how much they love the lipsticks, because I'm glad that you love the lipstick, but so many people are having issues to the point where she's literally refunding everybody. If it wasn't that big of an issue, she would only refund the people who had problems with the lipstick. But they all have the same batch code. They're having so many issues. Can't wait to see Kenna's fucking video about the results. There's already been people testing it, and like, they've come back positive for mold and shit. So just, I advise you not to use the lipsticks if you have them, but you're obviously going to do what you want to do. So even if it's a matter of public health, you know, you're in charge of your own health. If you want to use a moldy ass lipstick and fuck yourself up, go for it. But yeah, I'm not doing it anymore. Anyways, to offset some of this drama, here's some footage of my puppy being cute. Oh, he sees his reflection. Oh no. Oh no, goodness. Oh my god. Who's that?
No.
Okay, you got your little booties on. Come here, Odin. What are you doing, bud? Come here, Odin. Yeah, no, don't bite them. Oh my god, you look so cute. Aww. Yeah. No. Come here. Oh, good boy. See, they're not so bad. Yeah, it makes you have crazy zoomies, huh? You're so funny. You are so fucking cute. Oh my god. Where'd you go? Yeah? You like your shoes, bud? Let's try your raincoat on. Oh my god.
Where's that coming from, bud?
Oh my god. Oh.
You destroyed that pillow, boy. Look at it.
Oh god. Odin. Oh, yeah. Jesus. Oh, Christ. That's crooked. Oh, are you just gonna sit right there? Okay, I guess I will come over here then.